Right, that's the end of that one. I've been down here on the floor, nearly crying.
Yeah.
To halfway up here. Then we've had a bit of a what do they call it? Controversy at the end. So let's explain it all, shall we?
Well.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that stack, taking big swings, jam to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but
right everyone, last round of your pairs, we've got 2 pairs not here so we've took a couple of pegs out. Pay your top 6 overall in the league, just so sellers knows. We'll finish the same times, 10:15, 3:15. You've got your free food on afterwards, so please come back, support that and clap the winners. We've got a few away on golden rods and things, so if you're standing in for everyone, please put your name down as a pair you're standing in for, it just makes it easier and quicker for afterwards. Other than that, good luck. And off you go.
Mint in it. Come on, let's have a look.
I'm not even locked.
Have a look.
Where are you wanting to be?
You wanting this one?
No,
Come on.
where do you want to be?
Bonsai and Benny's. That's terrible.
Well, this is promising. I'll take that.
I'll have that one. Right, here we go.
God, that were quick. This is fancy, isn't it?
What?
Your new camera. So you just boom, straight on.
Yeah, I've had it ages. Thanks for cutting me off.
Oh, sorry.
Right, here we are for the final round of the winter bomber feeder pairs at Lindholme, whatever it is. Feeder pairs at Lindholme Lakes. Mr. Coffo here. I woke up with a bad calf. Get your head on. Get it on.
Oh, he's been on at me all week. Ringing me up. You best be on it. You better not let us down. You need to be on top. And you need to go get some of that proper sweet corn.
Yeah, I did. And have you got some?
Yeah, I did.
Well, there you go then. Yeah. It's worked.
Telling you, I've told you this morning, it was like Apollo Creed. Rocky 3. And he was like, there's no tomorrow. There's no tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, right.
There isn't.
Yeah.
There might not be. That's why we need to get it won today, don't we? Anyway, we're currently sitting 5th in the standings. We've moved up quite well from last week. I didn't put the results up because he'd not done them, but we're 5th and he's paying the top 6. It's very tight from... Ooh, there's going to be a crash. It's very tight from the top
10, top 10?
The top 10. So anybody can win it. Anybody can get in the money.
Well, no, first, second and third are
well, not necessarily, depending on what happens in it. But I think, yeah, I think
top 3 are done.
We've got
it's 4 to 10.
Yeah, but we're 5th, so as long as we can hold on to it, we'll be all right. But we've drawn anyway. He's gone in the bag,
and he's not happy, are you?
No, he's drawn me 28 on Bonsai, which I'm going to Bonsai again, so I feel confident on there. I caught £70 last time, so I think if we can get another £70 and you get £60-70,
you've got a nice margin though to your right, haven't you?
Don't you worry, mate. I will sort it out. You'll be I know what I'm doing. I'll get it sorted.
Follow me in the I know the way, is it?
Follow me in the I know the way.
I know the way.
Follow me, I know the way. Ha!
I think I know what I'm doing. I'll sort it out. I can get £50-60-70 there if it's on. You are on
21. Oh, we're on 21, weren't we? A few weeks ago. We're individual or when we were on teams.
Well, you're on 17 last week, weren't you?
16.
16 a couple of weeks ago.
And that were hard, weren't it? Because when I said and I thought I'd got all that room, my aunt, because I'd got 16, 17 were empty, and 18 were in. I got nowhere to go.
But he says 2 pairs hadn't turned up today, so there might be a little bit of room. He might have took that corner one out on levels, you never know.
Because 23's corner.
23's a corner one. I've been on 21, and you
have to fish long, don't you? There's like a little gap in that island.
There's a little gap in the island. Yeah. You chuck a little method over there, you ping down the middle, and then you've got good edges.
Margins, yeah.
You've got really good edges, both sides. So that's it. That's your match. To the island in that little gap.
Haven't I got an island to my left?
Yeah, but it's terrible, I think. So you want island into the gap, down the middle, and both edges. That's it. Job done.
I think I remember last time I just caught straight in front of me to begin with on corn. And then, like, when I said to you after the match, I says, you went, have you fished it? I went, yeah, but there were like a rate letter, and you had to like plop it straight in that little gap, tight.
Yeah.
And then it just goes, whew, but they're like little left.
Oh, they are, but you can get the odd bigger ones. But if you're getting one a chuck, it's easy to get a weight building up in it. So I think you'll be all right.
And then, good margins. So,
but there's a lot of people on good pegs. I think that Lee...
Oh, yeah, talking about margins. Where's me...
oh, it's here, look. Yeah, move your leg.
He brought me a little treat, hadn't you, today? He said, oh, I've got some bait tubs and all.
Yeah, we've just done the bigger ones.
So what's this you've got, mate? Ground bait expander natural.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Best stuff.
Right, we'll do that a go. Hopefully them Carp and F1s will like it.
He loves a freebie, does that off.
I do.
Chief tester. What you got me? Right.
Chief tester, aren't I?
Yeah. So, good luck. Let's get in it, mate. I don't want to be at the end. Good vibes. Think positive.
We just got to relax.
No relaxing. Let's get it empty.
No pressure.
All the pressure in the world.
Oh, God. Here we go again. He's Apollo Creed in it. There's no tomorrow.
Right, come on, let's have it.
All right.
Right, here we are, peg 28 on Bonsai. Not been on this bank before, been round there, that's where we had £67 on that corner there. But this is a decent area, I think. These bloody geese, look at them. Alex has just put some dye in the lake, that's why it's that blue. Look at it, or greeny blue. I said, when did you put that in? He says, oh, yesterday. I said, all right. Will that put the fish off? He went, no. So we'll see if he's right or not. Anyway, this is where we are. I've got my ground bait, which is the ground expander natural. That is absolutely beautiful stuff. That probably the best ground bait I've ever used. I'm telling you that it's. Look at it. Absolutely beautiful. That. So I've got my micros, fishery micros with a few sprinkles in. I've got some fishery pellets today because I don't know if they're going to be on corn or pellets. So I've got them both just in case. Probably going to start on corn, and then if I see people catching and they're wanting some feed, I might switch to pellet, or I might put a pellet line over there somewhere. But we'll see. I'm not doing too much. I think this has got to be a great edge there. I've got plenty of room down there until I'm on peg 14. So I've got all this bank. Obviously, I can't chuck up there, but I could probably go to a couple of platforms up if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to catch here at this platform, somewhere there. I've got a nice edge here. I can plop it on Alex's peg. That's what Alex's peg, what he made to do his coaching on and stuff, so that could be a good area there. And then I've got here, so I'm probably going to start out here, just on the corner of his eye. Now I've got this corner eye and he's got a chuck into the middle somewhere. I've got plenty of room to go at. We'll see what happens. So I've got 2 method feeder rods set up. They're both the same, exactly the same. The new line on, everything like that. They're absolutely fantastic. Then I've got 2 X-Lights set up. Well, I've got an X-Light 11 foot set up, and then I've got a spare That's my other X-Lite. I wondered where it had gone. So I've got 2 X-Lite sets up on the old bomb, and that's with the old turn bullet look. I've been using these all year. Garbolino turn bullet. I think Alex is going to get some in a shop here. So I've got the turn bullet on, and then I've just got an 11-foot method feeder, just in case can't get down them reeds. I have to chuck it a bit further down there, but I've only set them up just in case. If I'm not using them, I'm not going to use them. So that's it. That's where I'm set up. I'm all done and dusted, all ready to go. We're in at 10:15, so hopefully Richard will have done us a video. He's on 21 on Laurels. I've had it before in that and had about £30 off it in the winter, so I've told him what to do. Obviously, you've seen on the video, I think he's got an island in front what he can chuck to, then down the middle and both edges, but he needs to get his edges right, Richard. We're hoping for at least £70 each, I think. Alex said this morning he's paying the top 6, I think, or top 5, I can't remember. Top 6, I think. We're 5th at the minute, so let's get it smashed up today, Richard. Don't let me down. Come on, let's go.
Right, good morning sports fans. So, final round, winter pairs, peg 21, Laurels. It's alright, that's it, look what peg were. So, peg 21. I'll show you what we've got. Round. We've got out there to the island, all this in front here, which is nice. We've got this island here, and then we've got good margins. There's a bit of room. That's Neil down there, and then we've got one of the bends down here to my right. But yeah, look at this. Do you know what? I actually fancy it today. I know it's not top corner, but I've had some really good weights in the past over here. So hopefully they'll have some. So I'll show you set up as it's been all winter. We've got hybrid, that one, hybrid, unessential method, X-Lite, bomb, and bayonet on this one, and this one 9-foot weir stop. So I'm going to put 3 nets in today, feeling confident. So banquet wise, what we got? Standard up what I've done all winter, pink, yellow, the small ones to start with. Fishery micros dyed green. Corn. Now I've got some of the new Bait Tech Expander ground bait. I've mixed it up pretty dry because what I want it to do is to, if I do any topper on my method, I've got a spare bait tub, I can mix them up and do whatever. I might do it as a little explosive topper, but put some around the edge as well. So it feels pretty nice, that, to be honest with you. And then I've oiled up some 6s with the pure salmon oil, just for firing out, because I think we're going to want a little bit of feed today. It was cold this morning, it were 5 degrees, but I've got a feeling it's supposed to be getting warmer. It's supposed to be about 14 degrees or something today. So we shall see. Hey up, goose coming in. Should have had that on film, flew straight in front of me. But yeah, so let's see. Last one, so Dave, come on, let's do it. Good luck, keep on bagging.
Right. God, it doesn't half look blue, doesn't it? But I think we're 1 minute from the off. Not heard from our Richard, hopefully he's got there. We're just going to start off nice and easy, just out in front somewhere. Oh, that is across there. Looks like it might be JK, I think. But we'll see. We're not far from the off now. Well, that's it, roll in. Just start down the middle. See how it goes.
Good luck, big lad.
The big slender
I know.
all week.
I know. old John Kelly shouting his head off. He's some boy, isn't he, John? So what we'll do, start there, and we'll just chuck a little nugget down the edge and keep doing that for a bit. See how we crack on. Looking forward to it. Let's go. First board. Again. Second blood, or is it first blood part 2? I think it is first blood part 2, isn't it? Terrible cast. So. Right, well, 12 o'clock. I rang our Richard and he said he'd got 3 carp and 2 F1s, which is alright on Laurels. So if he's had that in first sort of hour and a half, that's pretty good, isn't it, to be fair. We've had a bit of fun with old JK catching a big geese. Hope I don't get one. Just ticking away, to be fair. I had a quick look down the edge and got a few little rats down this side, and I got a little F1 that side, and then it really died off. So I've gone back out on my line, been feeding corn there, and then I've just seen JK pouching in pellets, and he seems to be getting a few more quicker. So I thought, I'll switch to pellets. So this line I've been feeding pellets from the start, and then I'm going to switch to pellets on that line and have a few chucks. To be fair, I've just switched over to pellet and I've had one. I've just had another liner there. But everyone seems to be catching quite well, to be fair. Every time I look down, Neil Fisher, chicken, Clive's giving it large down there, so I'm assuming he's catching a few. I'm just getting loads of little liners, loads of little taps and wraps and stuff. Sometimes if you feed a bit of bait, they seem to just go for it and take it, but we'll see. I think just keep feeding and start getting a few, but I think I'm going to go back down this edge in a minute. Keep feeding it with a little nugget, and hopefully it'll be solid down there, and I'll end up most of my match down there. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So keep going. Our Richard's doing alright, so that's a good sign. But a lot of small fish at the minute, so we're going to have to get his head down, I think, down the edge and just keep putting him in the net. Liner again. So that's the update, 12 o'clock, and we've got 3 hours to go, so let's get going, let's get cracking. I think this is a better fish. Just chucked a method over me. Bomb line. Gone round. Either a small carp or a better F1, I think. See what we can get him in. Everybody's catching. Neil Fisher, chicken down there. There's a carp. That's a fish out. And then little F1s. Or as rats, as me and Alex calls them. Try that again, eh? Never know. Still up on water. I can't go too far anyway because JK is there and it'll just be hell on, so we keep to his boundaries, keep feeding. That were a decent fish, wasn't it? We'll get another one. feeders lines. And we sit and wait. Hopefully our Richard will have got £50 in net. That'd be great, wouldn't it? See if we can get another one of them carp. Keep going. Yeah, come back to you in a bit. Here we go, look. JK's got one of them big ducks. Oh dear. What's going off here? Geese. He's got it. He's got them all around him and all now, look. This is a disaster. Oh God, he's up. Look at this. He'll be in a bad mood all day now. Look at this here. It's snapped, it's snapped. Let him off. Right, well, it's nearly £1:15. JK's just started to catch down his edge, and I can see Neil and Chicken doing really well. They've been catching. I don't know about this chap down here, and I can't see anyone else, but everybody seems to be out with the nets and stuff. We've had a few fish and then it's gone quiet, and now the sun's come out, it's got even worse. I've tried to find like a little patch on that far bank there, out of the way of the sun, but I'm just alternating my lines really, and just getting the odd one down there. Not had much down this side, a few rats to be fair. Yeah, a lot of traffic going past. We've had bikers and all sorts. Bite. Very weird bites down edge, like take it and then spring back. And there's loads of crap all over the place. Don't know what it is like. Look at all this crap you get in your landing net. Like twigs and all sorts of stuff. There's dead fish down there. Alan won't be happy. I've got bags out and all sorts of stuff, so loads of crapping. Alan will be doing his nut. JK is getting odd one now down edge. He's doing quite well. I think he might have more than me. But I rang our Richard and he said he got about £20, and then he said it's really died off now. And I said, look, we need to get down your edge. Don't know if he's feeding it alright or what. But I've told him anyway, so hopefully he'll do the best he can on that peg. But we've heard Jason Gill's got about £50 on Benny's. Apparently Benny's is fishing his head off. We'll need a good weight today. We'll need a really good weight. You're wanting £100 a person at least, I think. It's so tight, the top 10, it's unbelievable. So, to be fair, it's anybody's. It's not coming quick enough down this edge, to be fair. But it's early days. I've had to go down here quite early because can't get a bite out there. So that's what it is. We'll keep going on this and we'll come back to you in a bit. Well, the sun's out. It's 2:30 now. We've got 45 minutes left. Getting odd one, but it's not prolific or anything like that by far. It's quite hard work, to be fair. Get the odd one, odd little bite, odd little rat, and that's it really. I was getting some better fish down there, and then suddenly it just stopped, and I think it's because of this sun, to be fair. It's been really sunny since about 1 o'clock. I'm in my t-shirt for the first time of the year as well. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's in a tangle. So, keep plodding along. I hope I ain't heard else off our Richard. And I hope he's absolutely slaughtering them, but you never know. You never know. She wanted brown M&M. What's that off Wayne's World? So they've all been catching up here, I think. JK has started catching down his edge. I keep hearing plops and stuff, which are obviously fish going in the net. I've not talked to Tidsy, I don't know what he's doing, but apparently we heard Jason Gill had about £40-50 on Benny's, and he were getting one a chuck or something, and he was slaughtering it. So, oh, that's on. That's a better one. There's some fish there, but they're all on surface. There's a better £1 the one that you want. And move after. So I don't know what the scores on the board are, or whoever's catching. I'm sure someone will be catching some fish today. Like I said, me and our Richard need to keep up there. 5th place, paying top 6, just hope we don't move out. But it's very tight, the top 10, so it can be anybody's, can't it? So, yeah, I don't know any more than that, so I'll just keep plodding on. For the next sort of 40 minutes, hopefully start putting a few more better ones in the net, like that one. And this plane will go over for the 50th time today, so... Right. We'll probably see it at the Wayne unless I get a big one, so I'll see you in a bit.
enjoyed it. Obviously, thank you to everyone here for food and stuff afterwards. Hope you've all enjoyed it. There's been some bad weather, but next year, so I'll post all them up, and then those that are wanting to put back on for some more pain and suffering, you can do. We'll start off with your daily money, and then we'll go on to your overalls. So, fifth on the day today, with a weight of £112.60 with 100 quid, John Wake and Neil McKinnon. Fourth on the day, with a weight of 114.11 with 140 quid, Tommy and Emma. Third on the day, weight of £115 exactly, picking up 200 quid at Andy Wake and Steve Curtis. Second on the day, picking up 260 quid with a weight of £124.12 at Espen and Abed. Winners today, you're 340 quid and a weight of £143.7 in an elbow. That was £30, 1 ounce, and Liam Warburton. Second overall, you're 600 quid. A weight of £531 and 10 ounces. Nick Speed out the Oldham. Weight of £627.30.
Right, that's the end of that one. I've been down here on the floor, nearly crying,
Yeah.
to halfway up here. Then we've had a bit of a what did they call it? Controversy at the end. So let's explain it all, shall we?
Well, I suppose we better go on today's match. First.
So today, 28 on
28 bonsai, 21 laurels.
good area.
I started like a steam train. I were off. I had 3 carp and an F1 in probably the first hour.
Yeah, well, when you said, I was like, get in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then, I don't know what's happened, but my peg is just basically switched off. You know, as soon as that sun come out, got to about 12 o'clock. So basically, just after the first hour, I've had £15 on clicker in the first hour. And then that sun's come out, and my peg has just gone, whoom. And I'm feeding pellets along. And they're all, you know, like, they're swirling and all this, that and the other.
So you've had loads in your peg?
Yeah, but they've all been up. And then they've just been cruising, odd ones. You know, like them big ghosties and stuff like that.
Why didn't the Shallow Daddy get him on shallow rig? Why
Oh,
didn't you
no.
get a pop-up on? Cookie were using a pop-up.
Were you using a pop-up, were I?
Yeah, said he had 2 carp.
All right. We've just gone from bad to worse. I've probably gone like 3 hours with nothing.
Yeah.
But I've gone from having like liners and stuff like that to nothing.
Well, when I rang you in that first hour, or whatever it were, I'd got 5 F1s, and they were them decent F1s.
Oh, well,
not them rats. And then when you said, I've got 3 carp and 2 F1s, I was like, we are rocking and rolling. So I was like, that is it. I'm proper powering on here. So I'm there feeding this, doing that, down edge, I'm all over the place, me. I'm catching.
Well, that's it. I mean, I were doing all right. I were beating sort of like everybody in my sort of area. And Neil at the side, he just steadied away, and he just kept on catching. And then I've just nothing. I don't know where they've gone or what. I've gone down the edge. I had 1 F1 and 1 skimmer down the edge. I've tried my right hand margin, nothing. I've tried platform to my left, nothing. I've tried tight to that island, both on the weeds on the left and then in that little wooden old thing, nothing. and then I've tried in front.
So what did you weigh?
£23 1 ounce.
Terrible.
And how did you? You're best in the world too.
Yeah, well, and you'll thank me because I weighed in. I were on fire.
Well, I think when I started motoring, you were like, "Oh, I better get my head down."
No, I knew what we were doing. I'd planned my match. I knew what we were doing. I had £68 a week before, didn't I? On
36,
round the
didn't you?
corner,
Yeah,
36.
yeah.
So I knew what we were doing.
Have you caught tied to Ireland? Have you had them all?
No, I ain't chucked at Ireland.
You've not chucked to the island?
No, it's too snaggy. So Tidsy drew that peg other week and he said, don't chuck to that island, it's too snaggy. I said, yeah, that's great, thank you. So I've gone to that other island, pinged a few pellets, chucked over bob and corn, caught 2 F1s there, 2 F1s in front, away from island, no snags. And then from the off, I've just started putting a little nugget in, down the edge that side, and I thought I'll feed this side.
Well, you had all that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I've only fished.
No,
I've only
there's like loads
to
of
my
reeds,
pegs.
isn't there?
No, I've gone past the weeds. So I fished to that peg, to Alex's peg on that side, and the next peg on that side. So where I can throw my bait, because if you go too far, you can't get your bait in.
Yeah.
You want some bait. So a little nugget there, and I fed this one like 2 nuggets, a bit more bait in this side to me.
No loose feed.
To right. No, not at the start.
Oh, you
And
fed
then-
it from the start? Not like 12 o'clock?
Yeah, straight from start. I've put a little nugget in there, straight out in front, and then I've gone down, tested it, had one, then had note for 5 minutes, off it, straight back out, and I've just
keep it,
rotated all these lines.
You've had a nice day though, haven't you?
I've had a very good day, £78.14. In the last hour, in the last 40 minutes, I've put 12 F1s in the net.
That's all right.
It's been solid down this side to my left.
And what have you caught on them wafters?
Yeah, just a banoffee wafter, little bit of ground bait, that ground expander's mint in it.
Well, I did on my tub, so I had my plain pellets and then I had the ground bait, but I also had a little tub and then I
You
mixed
haven't done
like
them
50-50.
bloody green micros
Yeah,
again, have you?
yeah.
That's why you're not catching all.
So
You've stopped doing them. You've
Well,
got
now
some
it's-
sprinkles in.
I've run out. I need some more yellow sprinkles.
Did you try that ground bait? Did you put like pellets on, then ground bait
Yeah, on top.
chuck it on?
And it was lovely when you chucked in, you could just see it go.
Yeah, the
like
cloud,
a plume,
yeah.
like a plume.
Look, well Laurel's is right dark in it. Have you seen Bonsai?
It's blue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's blue.
Yeah.
So when I chuck my ground bait in, but when I went like that with my method feeder, normally you get a right nice big cloud. It just went bloody blue. You couldn't see out, so it were already right cloudy. So I think they were just coming to noise, what I worked out in anyway. So I started chucking a few 4 mils there and a few 4 mils that side. And then I've just started, instead of the nuggets, chuck the... Anyway, £78. We've ended up with £101 on the day and ended up coming just out of the money. I think 106 got in the money, which was... I can't remember it where, but £106 got in the money. So we've missed out by £4
it was
again.
116.
Oh, were it 100? Are you sure?
Yeah, because it were Andy Oldham, I think, who had 106, and Rob, and they were just out of money, weren't they?
We needed you to have £40-50.
Tried, son. Tried.
Anyway, I did talk to Neil McKinnon at the end, and I said, "What's he done, Neil?" And he went, "No, he's fished a decent match." So if Neil says that, I'll let you off.
Thank you.
But we're a bit disappointed.
You were disappointed. I were ready for,
I know you were.
taking up knitting.
But so at the end, so if you remember a few weeks ago, we were in the van and he'd had £7 on the sheet. It said £7.6, but he said no, I've had £11 something or other. So I said to him, right, you need to sort that out with whoever weighed you in. Anyway, he's gone to whoever weighed him, I think the pie man or something, Ian, who earned it. And he says, yeah, that's right, it was £11. But apparently it never got changed.
It never got changed on the sheet, did it? So then when they've come to put results, you were like, you were fuming.
Oh, fuming.
Yeah.
I'm not here to come. We're not here for second
You were
place.
like, why haven't we got any money? And, because obviously, today's weight, what would we dropped? It were 30 odd pound, weren't it?
Yeah.
And obviously we dropped out of the money, but then obviously when we spoke to Alex, he's double checked and everything, he's sorted it all out. He's been absolutely brilliant, hasn't he? And then we've ended up coming.
Well, we've ended up coming fifth, but as you see on the video where Alex is calling out the people what have have done, you know, top 5 in the pairs sort of thing. We're not on it because of that discrepancy, which we never sorted out. So, like you said, anyway, Alex, we sorted it out with Alex and sorted it out with that fella, which he's confirmed. Yes, he did weigh £11. And anyway, we've ended up coming 5th in the match, haven't we? Oh, I've dropped all that money now.
Dropped all that cash.
So we've come 5th in the match. So we got £300.
Not in the match, in the league.
Sorry, in the league. Dropped all the money, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've ended up picking £300 up, which is all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got it here. My head's all over the place because I thought I were
You were trying to work it out in your head, weren't you?
I was working it out in my head, and I'm like, you hadn't added them things on it. And when I was looking at it, we'd come 6, missed out by £1. And I looked at him, and he was just like, he dead down like this, didn't want to bloody look at me. I was like, I can't believe we missed out by £1.
Yeah, £1 out of that whole league.
Yeah.
All the cold and the rain and everything we put in. And it were less than £1, weren't it? Or were it sort of like £1 dead on? But if you think about it, that £1 could be any of, you know, like any of the lost fish.
Well, I've lost 3 today, but they've only been them rats, but they're what, 10 ounce?
Yeah, so like.
But when you're catching £80, you lose the odd one, don't you? You know, when you're fast, you're trying to get them in fast and stuff like that and get back down there. So you're going to lose the odd one because I'm trying to get them in that quick. But it is what it is anyway. Anyway, we've ended up sorting it all out and we've come 5th in the league, which happy days. We're actually in the money.
Yeah, about time we've actually done something, haven't we?
Next year, you look at your weight, you're weighing.
All right, mother.
God.
It'd be like, there's no tomorrow. There ain't no tomorrow.
My mum would have been absolutely distraught.
I'll stick I'd have been getting.
Alt stick he'd have been giving. I'd have been giving it all the way to bank to next year. I'd have probably been doing it with Tidsy. I was that pissed off.
Don't swear. There's no need for it.
Anyway, I'm all right now. So that's it. That's the end of that one. We'll probably do it next year with Best in World, and it still needs to book his ideas up. We're here to win it.
We are here to win it.
So let's get it won next year.
But
we're moving up, aren't we?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Tidsy gives you a lot of hammer, doesn't he?
Oh, I know. Tidsy's, you know what he's like. Tries to get in my head. But he's doing that because he wants to be paired with you. That's what he's trying to do.
Oh. We don't want it to.
We don't want it.
We don't want it to.
But yeah.
Right, I'll have the 200. You have 100.
But
yeah.
It's just on the draw, this Winter League stuff, isn't it? When it's really cold and whatever.
Anyway, we've finished it, Boff, now. We're not on to Winter League. Let's look forward to the summer.
Oh, no. My rods are going away, aren't they?
UK champs, are you on that?
No,
Gabellino, British rod champs, are you on that?
No, because it's midweek.
What are you doing? Oh, you're doing Lindholme again, are you? Lindholme.
Shallow
boys on tour. 10 pegger. Spend 100 quid on bait.
I've got Fishermanias coming up. I've got that Guru Commercial Masters. I've got a ticket on.
You did all right for that last year, didn't you?
I qualified for the final, so I'm going to try and do that again this year.
You'll not beat Alan though, will you? Fishing for 60 grand.
I know, yeah, he got that ticket, didn't he?
Alan's won this
Capital
Catch competition. He says, I treated it as a match, but 30 quid down. I said, yeah, I'm going to do the same. I forgot all about it, mate.
There's another one.
Yeah, I've done that. So anyway, he gets a phone call from Andy May.
Yeah, he did.
Alan, you're in the final for 60 grand. There's only 20 fishing.
Yeah, he forgot he'd entered it, didn't he?
Couldn't believe it.
So that's...
He's fishing for 60 grand.
Yeah, so like if you think like Fishermania, you've got to qualify, you've got to be like 100 pegger just to get in the final. This is a draw. It's drawn out and he's fishing for 60 grand. It's nice. You know, it's good because you've had to win a qualifier.
No.
Where's the final though?
No idea.
Is it up his street though?
No, it's pole fishing, I think.
Is it?
Right, I'm going to get off because I've got a long day tomorrow. I'm at Independent Tackle and Baits tomorrow doing a...
Yeah, you're doing a show, aren't you?
Yeah, so we've got to get home for that. You'll have washing and ironing to do when you get home.
Yeah, as the man will be coming. I'll get Tidsy around, he can help with shopping.
Yeah. Right, hope you enjoyed this series.
Yeah, thanks for being with us on the Winter League again.
Yeah. We'll see you next year.
Oh, no, we won't.
We will. Right, we out.
Keep on banging.
life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings.